kind of a...
At least it's full screen now, and it's not super freaking loud.
Grab any fish when you come through this way.
Nazis, it's good. So what's the quality like?
In terms of feed, pretty damn good, to be honest.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, while it's going through this, the intro screen, basically, it tells a lot about the game.
Yeah.
Basically, the obvious one being that the first character, the main character mainly is Knights, the flying jester style character that they came up with.
Right.
There's the various silly things that he's doing.
Yes.
Basically, the sparks that he leaves behind kind of show you where he's on screen when, you know, he's flying, so it's easier to keep track of him as well as actually looking for his character model. In terms of the main menu, the background is the final level that it plays throughout the story. Basically, it's the city that the characters live in.
Okay.
And when you press start, the actual main menu itself at the top is the items that are subtly displayed that you're going to need to collect.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like I say, the gamepad stuff appears to be working now, so that's cool.
Oh, here we go.
So, do you want me to start?
So,
I'm listening.
yeah, I was going to say, the only thing to note about this main menu is basically presents is what you get in game based on what you do, so it'll be like concept art or whatever. Sega Saturn Dreams is basically the Saturn version, the original version that came out, which is really blocky for obvious reasons. But the brand new Dreams is the 360 remastered version, which it says at the bottom there, where it says play remastered version.
Yeah. Well, it's cool that they give you the option.
Yeah.
Okay.
The question mark sections are for the Tamagotchi style thing that I talked about before.
Yeah.
And also the Christmas, the Christmas version, which will be an unlock when you've completed the main quest.
Interesting. Okay.
The only other thing to note, like I was saying, is atop the main menu, the 5 orbs are the items that you have to collect around the levels. Basically, they represent each of the, I think it was emotions or something for the character. Like red is, I think it was either valor or courage. No, it was courage. So you have the individual ones that at the start of every level they get taken from you. And then the idea is that you go around the level and collect them. You'll find out when you play it.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Right then. Well, I could look at the tutorial, but where's the fun in that? Let's just jump straight in. Let's try a little bit of a brand new dream.
I'm just waiting for it to catch up here. It's just on settings at the moment.
Okay, so I can either play as like an 11-year-old girl or a young man.
The deal with that is that both of the characters have their own set of stages, and to access the last level you have to get C ranks with all of them. That's why it says F in the middle and then A and E next to them, because that's the rank that will be got at the end. At the moment you can only select the first 2 stages, but the difference is that they'll be displayed differently from each other. Like for instance, if you pick Elliot will have, I think it's more of a grounded world, so it won't be like floating windmills like Claris has, but basically they're unique to each other, so they'll look different.
Okay. Well, we'll go with Claris first. What's this dream data?
I think that's just your save.
Okay. Right, let's give it a go then. Claris it is. Boo-de-boo. Yay, I'm falling to my doom, and I'm okay with this. It's so sparkly. Oh lord.
Just waiting for it to catch up now.
Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, so what the
It's alright, it's alright.
Basically,
Basically, when the level starts, like I said, you get most of your emotion orbs, or whatever they are, taken from you by the level's enemies. And then the idea is that you go and collect them. So the shrine in front of you, when you go to that, because the characters still retain the courage orb at the beginning, you basically merge with the flying character.
Okay.
And then by merging with the flying character, you can then fly around the world.
Oh, I see. Okay, I have a...
Then you have a time limit. The basic gist of it is if you press the A button, you'll do a drill dash, which is the main attack, but it makes you go faster as well. And you can do a different attack where you just basically where the sparkles are that are following you.
Yeah.
If you do a 360 loop, it'll create a vortex which will suck in items and kill enemies in that area, and you can do them as large as you want until the sparkles loop around on each other. If you run into enemies, you can grab them, it'll grab them automatically, and you can then basically spin them and throw them by pressing A, and that'll throw them off into the distance and kill them. And the idea is that jellyfish looking thing that you're running into every lap or so, you have to collect blue orbs in the level, and every time you run into it, it'll tell you how many are remaining before it'll open. When it opens, you can basically progress to the next part of the stage. So like every blue orb in the level is vital to progressing essentially.
Oh, okay.
Also,
so it's
if you
kind
go
of side
through...
scroller. It's
Yeah.
It's a 2.5D. Okay.
Yeah. The giant orange and yellow loops that you go through, depending on how many of them you go through in a combo, will give you drill dash energy back. And your drill dash energy meter, how much you have of it, is in the bottom left corner. The top left tells you how many of the blue orbs you've got and whether you can take them back to the container that has the multicolored orb in. Once you've got the multicolored orb, you go back to the shrine and it'll give you a rank, more time, and then tell you can go to the next part of the level. So if you keep progressing to the right, it will unlock a new section that you've not been to, and then it will also unlock new challenges in that new section as well. So for instance, you'll have the environment change on you or whatnot, but essentially it's different laps around the levels until you've collected them all, and then once you've collected the last one, you go to the boss stage.
Ah, okay. I think I did that one in one lap. Okay.
Also, there'll be containers that you can just grab onto and smash as well that'll have orbs in them. I think I just saw one there. Because the feed's delayed by about, I'd say, 1 or 2 seconds. So
yeah, it's not that
it's catching
bad
up a little bit.
It's not that bad a delay, really, considering some of the stuff that I've
No,
seen
it's
on,
pretty
like,
good.
say Ustream is usually like a 5-minute delay.
Oh yeah. Oh, also, as a note, if you press RB, it'll do like stunt moves that'll make knights kind of pirouette and do like barrel rolls and stuff.
Ooh, barrel rolls.
But as well as that, there'll be one specific gate that's blue and yellow at some point, and when you go through that, it's basically a stunt gate that will allow you to do mid-air stunts like rolling and all these little different things, and that will upgrade your rank depending on how many you do and what you do. On the feed you've just passed it, basically it gives you the like yellow contrail behind your character.
Yeah.
But when the music's on and that contrail's going round, if you do like loops and press the RB button to do all these flips and everything as well at the same time, you'll, depending on how many stunts you do, you'll get a ton of points, which will obviously be better for your rank at the end of it. Oh, and in later levels they have loops that are made out of spike balls that take time off you if you run into them.
Okay. Oh, this is something different. I mean, it's taking me a little bit of time to get used, to wrap my head around the process of everything, but You know what I mean? It's like, you know, the...
Oh yeah.
But... I'm... slowly getting there. It's because
like I said, it's one of those things where the learning curve's a bit slow.
Yeah, it's... It's because it's like, because it's 2.5D, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm expecting to be able to make a full 360, you know, go anywhere sort of thing, where it's actually, it's on a course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Which
yeah.
isn't bad.
It's
just
weird, it's like a flying racing game.
Kind of, yeah, it's...
Flying racing platformer, it's a weird mixture. Oh, also, I'm only just catching up on the stream here,
Yeah.
but basically when you run out of time, you'll go back to the normal character. When
Yeah.
you do, you have to follow the arrow to the shrine again before the little clock that appears follows you and catches up with you, otherwise you end up
Okay.
running out of time and getting a game over.
Oops.
Because the entire thing takes place in a dream world, basically.
Yeah.
The clock represents you waking up in the morning,
Right.
so when you wake up in the middle of a dream, it kind of just cuts the level out and gives you a game over.
Okay. Okay.
I like the way, I don't know whether you've noticed yet, but the floor of the level is also the roof of the level.
Yeah. That's something I noticed in Sonic All-Stars, which was like referencing this game.
Oh yeah. It's really, really weird but funny, and most of the levels do that.
Yeah, I think I've just completed the level, and I gotta... Oh god. What is this?
You up against a
Yes.
dragon style thing.
Yes.
Yeah, basically the dragon, you can damage it by grabbing onto the front of its face and then drill dashing. The idea is that you can you just
how
keep
do I
doing it
drill dash
repeatedly.
again?
Press A.
This ain't a
You've
cutscene.
been doing it all the time on the feed.
Okay, I'm just running away from him, so...
Yeah, basically aim for just under his mouth where the large yellow portion is,
Yeah.
and basically drill dash him and he'll fly backwards and lose a section of his body, and then you just repeat it until he's done.
Okay.
There is a quicker way of killing him, but it's a bit awkward to do. It's for an achievement as well.
Okay.
His main weak point is at the base of his neck, behind it, his wings. And if you can manage to land a hit there, it kills him in one hit and gives you a really high rank. But it's a really awkward thing to do. It took me about, I think it was 6 tries or something like that on the 360.
Fuck. I have to admit...
Yeah,
this
you'll
is
notice as well. Oh, go on.
I was about to say it's a bit of a counterintuitive fight. Because it's like instead of
You'll
running
also
away from the
notice-
giant monster.
Oh yeah, you have to attack him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll notice whenever you take damage as well, you lose 5 seconds off your counter at the
Yeah.
top.
Well, oh. Night's over.
Aww. Night over is their way of saying game over, basically.
Oh well. Okay, well that was a thing.
It was your first go.
To be fair, it's like I didn't read the tutorial or anything, so what else did I
It's alright,
expect?
you basically know everything about it now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, all that stuff that I did didn't get saved or whatever because I didn't complete the final
Yeah.
boss fight. That sucks.
Basically that does suck, but once you beat the final boss, you then move on to the next level.
Yeah.
Choose whichever you want for character, by the way, you know, while you're on the menu.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it for now because I'm absolutely wiped out. Tomorrow,
No problem.
Yeah, tomorrow what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be just streaming some artwork. I think.
Yeah.
It just depends. Did you just before I finish this off? I'm going to keep all this in the recording. Did you see the Slender video that I posted on Facebook?
Yeah, it was up on Facebook and it's just down below here in the feed.
Yeah. It's yeah, like I say, because I'm using this feed as or this page that you're on as the tech demo for video game stuff. So
Yeah.
So yeah, if the videos are any good, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download them off live stream and then I'm going to re-upload them via YouTube. You know, because they only last for
I don't
a little
blame
while.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, I'm glad that you're saying the quality is decent and everything. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's come out really well.
Nice one. Oh, I'm very, very pleased and at no extra cost. Thanks, live stream. So, is there a Megan there? I hear a Megan typing.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
my
it's
dogs.
okay. It's all good, I know what they're like. So what did you think of what you saw?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I like the style.
I've seen this knight character in various, you know, fan things and everything, but it's like I've never actually played the game itself, so this is interesting.
Yeah,
this is something I'm going to be very interested in, you know, pursuing a bit more. Oh, well, thank you guys.
It's interesting because the character's genderless as well. That's why you can play as either gender.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right, well, thanks for your time, guys. I'll chat to you all again soon. For the time being, just gonna kill the stream. So, stay awesome.
Okay.
I love you both. Bye.
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 Boop. Okay, so should be shutting. So yeah, the